I want my Rockland World Radio, baby. It's not just radio, it's Rockland World Radio.
Big nigga, so what? Hey, easy, wake up. You finna show these folks what you got. I see all feature the whole so what? I ain't playing with these niggas. That snapping pop shit.
DJ DBF.
Grip of the lock, man. It's always a hip hop down south of God music. It's a fucking movement, nigga. Murder.
Bring along them boys in town. Like y'all, lay that pussy nigga down. I don't talk, I don't laugh, I just frown.
Oh, ball on this shit hit, man. Run this shit back, man. These niggas ain't hear this shit. DJ DBF, man. What's happening?
Bring along them boys in town. Like y'all, lay that pussy nigga down. I don't talk, I don't laugh, I just frown. From the eagle to the chopper, let it gun sound. 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 Flocka, flocka, murder man, flocka. Run up on Gucci, you might lose your life. I'll do 7, you in heaven, I won't think twice. Murder man, blocker, I keep a head chopper. I'm having so icy, I'm a real top shotter. Light skin roster, move like the monsters. Rob your ass for ganja, so give it up, partner. I hang with the killers, you go act like gorillas. Yes, we gon' rob you, and then we might kill you. All this ass at breakfast, eating on some cereal. Blocker, Waka Flocka.
Hey, easy, you hear this shit? Hey, Goop, you hear this shit, man? Gangsta rub back, get murder.
Bring along them boys in town. Like y'all, lay that pussy nigga down. I don't talk, I don't laugh, I just frown. From the eagle to the chopper, let it gun sound. 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 Let it gun.
Let's go. Alright. Say you gon' learn today. 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 You talking to the baby face of the crew. I'm talking youngest in charge. Best to learn how I do. Big drinker, little smoker. Nah, it's the other way. Let that Jimi Hendrix play. Stuck up in that purple haze. Say your boy is ice cold. Talking 32 degrees. When I walk, feel a breeze. Where I rap, you know that ease. I bang out for that green like a Celtic ball fight. And my flow is out this world like it took a Mars flight. Bad bitches, they stick to me. Give them wood, no hickory. Don't expect a kiss of me. I be gone in the morning, mystery. Living by that fly code. Sorta like that guy code. Fresh and hard with my clothes. I can do it in a blindfold. Say what I mean and I mean what I say. The game on my team and we all don't play. All alive, let's learn that name. All alive, fall in my brain. Friday night is my fave. You can boogie board on my wave. If you don't know me by face, then I just might have to say. Alright. Say you gon' learn today. 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 Drink, smoke, party, flows. Man, I say that's all I know. Loving me a motto with straight A's like the honor roll. Sipping on Syrah, cooling in the spot. Every day so wavy like I'm living on a yacht. No sleeping like no dose, looking sweet in the candy photo. Why you max girly, creeping and flashing the crew just like a photo? I ball out commando, eyes lit like a candle. Smoking in the hood like mufflers and manholes. Miami to Bed-Stuy, CT out to the west side. Everywhere we get right, yeah, you know we jet high. Got my drink full in my hand, breathing sparks round again. Tip the bartender a grand for being stuck up with my mans. Watch my feet, don't watch me. Shorty wanna creep, she gon' lead, knock knees. Single to mingle, it's M.O.E. Money over everything's how it's gotta be. 305 buzzy, yeah, used to it. Like the psychic, I'ma tell you who the future is. Alright. Say you gon' learn today. Alright. Say you gon' learn today.
Yes, can you hear me? Good. I can. Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, not a problem. Not a problem. It's an honor first and foremost because you are. Well, first and foremost, actually, my question to you is, striving to become the first female president of the USA is a huge goal. But first is, tell us about yourself. Give us some brief background information about yourself.
Well, I've been a single mom since I graduated from high school. I've been a
Oh, what happened?
business owner, a small business, yes, your own salons. I've trained other staff, things of that nature. I've managed salons, done some platform work, done some clothing line stuff, do a lot of different things, but I've narrowed it down to just salon management and just running for president, trying to make the world a better place.
Oh wow, interesting. Okay, cool. So, what political offices have you? Let me see. Hold on.
None.
Oh, none.
None.
Wow.
None. I'm not your typical like politician. I'm a grassroots politician. I'm a street politician.
Oh, street politician.
Yeah,
Interesting.
street.
Okay. Okay. So this is more like So like who or what gave you the drive to decide to run for president? Like where did the drive come from?
It only comes from the Almighty, the Creator.
Okay.
You know, I kind of the revelation as a child, as a youngster, and I just held on to it for all these years.
Okay. Cool. So what makes you different or better yet stand out from the rest of the candidates that will be running as well?
Because I'm so real. I'm
There you
so
go.
teachable. I'm just a regular old person that's worked hard for so many years, and I just keep sitting back waiting for things to get better, and they don't.
Just give us a few minutes. We're readjusting everything. Give us a few minutes.
So, what is your ideal definition of change, and what change do you plan to bring to our country?
Well, economically, I would just like to see everybody in a better position. I'm tired of seeing people, it's just all types of people, and not just in America, but globally. My concern is not just for American people. My concern is so are you guys
Having a little technical
excited about
difficulty. We'll be right
Skype?
with you.
Yeah. There's like a little technical difficulty going on.
It's okay. It's okay. That's what makes life so beautiful.
Wow. Yeah. Word. Yeah. Cause we didn't even get to hear what you were saying because it was a very good. Yeah. Just repeat what you said for us because it came off like really for some reason like we couldn't get you in really clear.
Which part?
Oh, when I asked you, what is your definition of change and what change do you plan to bring to our country?
Well, as I mentioned a few moments ago, I would like to see the whole world like just improve economically. Like I'm tired of seeing sisters and brothers from all different walks of life struggle. You know, everybody should have the basic necessities. I just don't believe that God ever intended for there to be haves and have-nots. That's a TV show.
Right, haves and have-nots. Okay, interesting. So for our viewers watching this, describe the hard work and dedication that's being put in, as well as what it takes to run a campaign. You know, for those who don't know, because everybody thinks this is easy.
Oh, it's really not. It's really not, and especially when you're running for something, for a position that's high up. There are very specific guidelines, and they're laid out in the campaign handbook. I've had it for about a year, but I read it all the time because I just want to make sure that I'm not saying anything of that nature. But being a business owner and a single mother kind of prepared me for it. Like, I come from a long line of entrepreneurs on both sides of my family, my mom and my dad's side. So we're just hardworking small business people.
Okay.
Just pretty much the average American now owns a small business of some sort.
Right. That's true. That's true. You got to start from somewhere, right? Why not? And that's a beautiful thing. It all starts with a goal and an ambition. So that's cool. That's cool. You have any questions for her?
Hi, Miss Morris. How are you today? You can't see me, but my name is Cora. We're so glad to have you on today.
Thank you. Thank you.
So much. It's very interesting that you shared that you're just a regular average individual and trying to make a difference, and I can hear that you're trying to lift somebody else up along the way. And I really, I applaud you for that. I hear that you come from a long legacy of entrepreneurs as well, and I can relate to that. I'm an entrepreneur myself. I'm also a author of the Nikki Woods book collaboration project. The name of the book is called Shift, which will be coming out July 1st. So that's how, yes.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much. Thank you. We're going to keep in contact with you, and perhaps we can do something. So listen, do you have a campaign? What types of things are you guys working on in order for you to get the appropriate votes that you need to actually win this candidacy?
Well, right now, what I'm pretty much trying to do is just stay real. I've been active on social media as a business and entertainment management and marketing consultant since 2006.
Yes.
So, I'm just really just being myself, just trying to stay in touch with people as much as possible. Sometimes we can get a bit antisocial online and offline.
Right,
Absolutely.
right.
I'm learning how to just be just a little more sociable.
Right,
Cool.
right.
So have you ever started to when are you gonna go nationwide with it and talk to the people, or is that or when does that happen, or when does that happen?
Mm-hmm.
Well, one of the realities of being a grassroots politician is that you don't really have the money
Okay.
and budget to do a whole lot of traveling and things of that nature. And I've been in the testing the water stage for the past year, and that means that you have a threshold of $5,000, meaning you have to raise $5,000 or spend $5,000. And in a year's time, I've only raised a little under $400 because I didn't want to be a typical candidate and just bust out with all this begging for money.
Right.
Sure. The rest of the money I've spent, it's been my own money, just hard working income from doing hair and marketing and managing and things of that nature, just doing what I always do. I just think people want somebody that they can talk to. They want somebody tangible. And I appreciate the respect that you guys are exuding because I am running, but please don't take me down off that pedestal. Nobody should be put up on a pedestal for trying to do something humane. I'm no different from a pastor or a minister or just any old philanthropist or community activist. You understand what I'm saying? Like it's no need to even put anybody on a pedestal. Like it's not even about that. And it's not even about me. It's not just me by myself. I have a team we have a movement, just like you guys have a movement and a team up there. We're just pulling all these mini movements together. And that's what it's about. It's about coming together. And a lot of people are reluctant to promote that message because so many leaders in the past have gotten killed as a result of it.
Wow. That's cool. And you know what it is too? I think it's time for women to take office anyway too as well, because we've seen the change with Obama being the first black president, so now we need a woman to go in and run this country as well. So this is a beautiful thing.
Well, he really wasn't the first black president, and from what I understand, all the women run Capitol Hill anyway. It's just the men up front, but
Right.
all outside.
Right.
Don't sound like lady hands in the back.
Yeah, got a lot of lady heads in the back. Got a
That's
whole
right.
lot of them.
They said behind every man is that great woman in the background.
That is so cool.
All right.
Word. So, I mean, imagine this. So, where do you see yourself going, or what do you see yourself doing in the next 4 years for our country?
Okay.
Like, just imagine if, when it happens.
Housing is a very serious issue for me. And I've lived in New York, Miami, DC, Virginia, North Carolina, South Carolina, and Georgia. And there are projects everywhere, and nothing against project people, but it's not really fair to me for one group of people to be living in the projects and then another group of people to be living in $1 million homes. What HUD has promised to do was to transition these tenants from the projects to better suitable living, and that hasn't happened. And I have someone on the team who's presented an extremely viable plan to HUD just so that could be done. Like, they're supposed to tear down the projects and relocate these tenants, but they haven't done that. They have not done what they've promised, and they've actually told our team member that her plan wouldn't work. So without divulging all the details, just know that I'm dealing with a lot of people like that, just regular old working people that have come up with all these plans, because I don't know everything. I have my own ideas, but why not bring someone on the team that specializes in housing and development? That's not my field of expertise. So one thing that I'd like to do is pretty much take some of the team members' programs and put them in place, like through a pilot program, so that over the next year and a half, you guys can see we show you what we're gonna do prior to us getting in there.
Okay. Cool. So, tell us about your marketing team. What is the name of the label and everything that you have going on?
Well, the name of the political campaign committee is called Leo Morris for President, and I recently just started Leo Morris for Humanity because it's not really about me being president. It's about humanity. So I have 2 campaign committees. And as far as marketing is concerned, we just do what we always do, and that's flood the internet with emails, text messages. We're active on social media. Cool. That's cool. But it's word of mouth. It's purely word of mouth. It's like, this is just like anything else when in the branding process. It's word of mouth. Like I refuse to take contributions and produce slanderous commercials about other candidates. It's a waste of money and time to me. I'd rather take that money and build the community up. So you don't have to worry about. Are those real claps or is that an automated?
Those are real claps. Those are real
You're
claps.
saying some real valuable information here.
I mean, I knew you guys were like inviting a lot of people, and can I just say, please forgive me for not being able to be there. There were unforeseen circumstances in both my VP's household as well as mine, and we both believe that family should come first, especially when it's the children. And it's really tough sometimes to make a decision, but it was just a decision that we had to make. Like, we were almost there and had to turn around and come back. So thank you guys, everybody that came out.
This is cool.
Absolutely.
That's interesting too, and I think that's probably would it be a first also for you? Because you said you're a single mom, so that's cool too. That's an interesting grind right there. So like that's gonna be a great example running for president, and say if you actually get there, like that's gonna be like a crazy dream come true. Like,
I mean, how do you think the American people are going to respond to
that's
a single black female being president?
That's what I was thinking. Like, how are they gonna respond to? Because that's gonna be a amazing because that's really the reality. Is so there's a lot of it out there, and there's a lot of y'all out there, like, you know what I mean, and it's not easy. So, you know, a lot of people don't understand the stuff like that, so they need to see that. Yeah.
But I can't reiterate enough. It's nothing special about what I'm doing now.
Yeah.
I'm just the person that's being bold enough to stand up for us all. It's nothing fantastic, you know. I just want to stay humble, stay normal.
Right.
That's it, and just like raise enough stink about certain things so that things can start changing now.
Right. So things can start changing. Okay, cool. So like as far as the environment and like the, you know, the greenery and everything like that, what do you plan to do about like pollution or anything like that? You guys have anything about pollution and stuff like that too?
Going green is totally a part of my platform. I'm totally into like free energy. I love hybrids and
hybrids. Any more of that? Yes.
and solar power and wind power and water power. I'm all for everybody growing their own produce and raising their own livestock. Things of that nature. I'm all for the go green type thing.
Okay, cool. That's awesome. You guys have any questions for her as well? Or?
That's all right.
Planet of the Apes.
Oh, I don't.
And Martin Luther King.
Oh, I'm trying to remember how to start.
Ramsey, ask her about the question about the guy who killed Martin Luther King when he watched the Planet of the Apes the day before, and if she feels that had something to do with race.
Nah, I don't have a. That's what I'm saying. I was trying to figure out. Like, how did you lay that out? Like, what was the question that you had?
Okay, the guy who had murdered Martin Luther King many years ago, he had seen the movie that had came out on Planet of the Apes back then in the '60s, and then the day after he murdered Martin Luther King. And I was wondering, like Chris Rock had said, if he related that to, like a lot of people relate black people to monkeys. Did he feel that maybe black people in a subliminal message was sent through the movie and they were to take over the planet, so he felt he had to execute Martin Luther King? Did she ever think about that?
Right.
How did she feel about that?
Did you hear that, Miss Morris?
I heard it, but I couldn't really comprehend it. I think she's a little bit further from the microphone. Can you sum it up, young man?
Well, what we're trying to explain is the person who I guess killed Martin Luther King. They said that he saw Planet of the Apes before, right?
In the movie
John Wilkes Booth? What you mean allegedly?
Yeah. Allegedly, yeah.
And then the day after he killed Martin King.
Hold on, it's not coming in clear. The Skype is okay. Shoot, dang. Oh, you still there?
Yeah, so you're saying that he watched the movie the day before or the day after the alleged assassination?
The day before.
And I hope I didn't call out the wrong assassin's name. I'm human, by the way.
I don't remember it. No, that's all right. Yeah.
I know John Wilkes Booth was accused of killing somebody. Now, which one was it? Help me out, you guys.
I think they said that was Lincoln.
James
I think James Earl Ray was the one.
Yeah, James.
See what I mean?
Yeah.
See what I mean? Okay, so
all
do I think that the assassination was racially motivated based on him watching a movie about monkeys?
Well, taking over the world, and they used to about Planet of the Apes, and then they think that they refer us to monkeys back then. So you know, you think that had something to do with it, like, you know what I mean? Like it's weird. Like the movie came out after, you know what I mean? So it's a crazy question, but that's what they wanted to know.
They refer to Obama as a gorilla and a monkey.
Right.
Republicans, that's in my area, I've heard them call him a monkey.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I think I look like a little albino monkey, like the little who thing that's down and the little thing that's down.
She doesn't have to answer your question. I just want to know what she thought.
Albino monkey. I don't know if I saw the movie and can really give an educated answer about that.
Yeah.
I've seen bits and pieces, the old one and the two new ones.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, it was just random, but
But
yeah.
I'm still trying to figure out. I'm still trying to figure out the whole evolution thing.
Yeah,
Anyway,
the evolution thing, right?
listen, reproduction is the most amazing thing in the whole wide world.
Right. It is. No, it is. It is for real.
The most amazing. It's unexplainable.
Unexplainable. No, it definitely is unexplainable for definitely unexplainable.
Everything about everything about men and women, it's so mysterious. Like, why did we get the organs that we got? Why did you get the organs that you? Why do we have the menstrual cycle? Why do we carry the children? Nobody has an answer for me.
Nobody. Yeah, exactly. That's what I was thinking of too. Like, it's always the sometimes too. Like, I think of like the evolution from when the prehistoric animals to it is now, and then I always wonder, will there be more evolutions like it? You know what I mean? Like, it's crazy. I always wonder that too. I always think about that stuff.
But this is the crazy thing. This is something that I saw the other day. The ant survived the microwave.
Wow.
Wow.
How did that happen?
Well, my VP has a PhD, and she was trying to explain the whole physiological makeup of the ant compared to the human body, because we've heard horror stories about people putting their babies in microwaves. We know humans can't survive the microwave, but the ant survived the microwave.
Right. Wow, that's different. So, as far as like the like your background information, like I don't know if I heard it from somebody else or whatever, but like, did it like when you wanted to run for president, like what was your support system like, as far as like, did people try to say it was unrealistic, or they try to bash you and say, nah, that can't happen, or is it impossible? What was that like, that experience? You know, tell us about that.
You know, it's like people that really know me, they know that if I say that I'm going to do something, I'm going to do it.
Right.
Sometimes in the past, people didn't take me seriously when it came to some of the things that I was doing, because it was something new that I was doing. You know, I have a lot of diverse interests, and somebody like me just kind of like wants to do everything that I can do in life type thing. But I did notice, like I said earlier, that I had to narrow it down to one or two things so that people could definitely take me seriously. But they know if I say I'm opening a salon, the salon is going to be open. They know if I say I'm going to relocate, I'm definitely relocating. They know if I say I'm going to have a baby, I'm going to have a baby. But some people, very few, I would say maybe 0.3%, laugh about it. But the other 97 point whatever percent, they know that I'm serious. They know that I'm serious. A small fraction of the people that are around me, I think that these people, it's nothing that they want to do in life. Right. In other words, they're happy with their lifestyle. They don't have any real purpose. I just feel like people these days that have purpose will encourage someone like me that's bold enough, because it's a very dangerous thing to do. You know, you get all kinds of death when you get into this type of thing. And I'm not afraid, and I feel like I have enough support.
Okay. Cool.
Even though people don't show it outwardly, it's early.
It's early. Right.
It's early.
Right.
It's early.
That's true. That's cool. Well, I definitely want to thank you for having. I want to thank you for coming on here and telling us about what's going on with your campaign. This is very interesting and this is very cool, and we really will definitely support you behind 100%. So.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Yeah. How can people get in contact with you as far as your campaign and everything, or just you personally?
Well, I do have a website. It's my first and last name. It's LAIO, M as in Mary, ORRIS.com, leomorris.com. And if you just Google or Bing it, like all my other social networking sites will pop up. And my numbers are kind of low because I delete people all the time. I really don't like have people as friends and followers that don't like and share and comment.
Right, that's true. Yep.
That's right. It's better to have a team of 5 faithful people
Yeah.
than 100,000.
100,000. Yeah.
That's definitely true. That's so true.
That's cool. You have a Twitter too,
Yes.
or Instagram, anything like that?
I do. I have actually two. I have two Instagrams. One is the real Leo Morris, and the other one is Leo the manager, I think.
Okay.
But it's a lot easier just to type my first and last name. Like, I love Google because you can type in anything and everything will pop up.
Cool. That's dope. That's dope. Well, you know, I would. Okay. What was I about to say too? You guys have anything? Or?
Ask you a question.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, go ahead.
I know I kind of asked before as far as how did you think the American people would receive a single black woman, and I know that as the host of the show, you're not kind of like supposed to like bash or guess or anything like that. But deep down inside, honestly, do you think that a single mother who's had no political experience whatsoever, not since high school, is capable of doing a better job than what the previous presidents have done?
Okay, well,
I said capable.
You give people an opportunity.
Yeah.
Right.
I think opportunity. Yeah, being optimistic is the key to that, and just you never know until you step your foot in it and try it. You know what I mean? It's not it's for everybody.
Look how many people said that Obama.
Yeah, right. There's a lot of naysayers about Obama, but then Obama went and did it. So
Yeah, he's the one who found Osama
Right.
bin Laden and
Right.
took out Gaddafi.
that's true. He had no military experience either. You know what I mean? That's true. So like yeah. Anybody can do anything they put their mind to, and if you're really, really focused, you can do it. So I'm nowhere against it.
that's it.
Yeah. Anything is possible.
Anything is possible, Miss Morris. And I believe myself, all things are possible through Christ Jesus. He does everything for you.
That's right.
He's more than an army for you.
Yeah,
And
that's why I
just
can do this so confidently without Secret Service, without bodyguards, without a big budget. Like,
Right.
I don't have to raise any money at all. I'm still gonna go hard with my campaign in the same way that I've been going hard for free for artists all across America. All across America, I've been marketing and promoting 21 artists for free.
For free,
Like,
right.
I know the dynamics associated with just having an online presence.
Right. But just
And then when I do get a chance and time and budget allows, I will go out and I'll meet more people. But right now it's still early because they haven't even nominated anybody for, those major parties that, still have us in bondage.
Right. Well, hold that thought. We have a caller. Who wants to ask you a question. Who we speaking with?
Speaking to the militant, man.
Wait, who? Oh, Militant. What's up?
What's up, man? What's up, y'all?
Hey,
This is this lady that's runner up for president.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just want to say congratulations and all that. I mean, even though you're not at that point right now, but you still, representing and you're doing a lot for the community, and I respect that. And I just want to ask a question, like, what motivated you to do this?
Oh, did you hear the question?
No, I didn't.
I'm sorry, I can't hear it. Would you mind
It's actually it inspired me. I mean, stuff like this inspired me. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, he asked you what inspired you to take this on and to motivate you to do this, to do what you're doing right now.
Okay, if you could just let them know that I said earlier that it kind of got revealed to me as a child.
Oh, me.
It got revealed to me as a child. And last year, I had taken just as much as I could take. And I feel like the American people have taken as much as they can take at this point.
Oh, man. Yeah.
Relay that information to him, Quincy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is the caller still on the line?
Are you still on the line? You still on the line?
Yeah, because the
That's
guy on the
it,
line,
that's it.
he couldn't hear what you were
Yeah,
saying,
yeah.
and you couldn't hear what he was
Yeah,
saying, so we were trying to figure out.
difficulties.
Yeah, it was
So
having
you
little
guys
technical
hear each other.
difficulties.
Did you hear me?
Yeah, he couldn't hear you, but and you couldn't hear him, so it was all bad. Yeah, but I was relaying the information to you that that's what he was asking you was that, and you just said it perfectly.
Just let him know. Just let him know that I've always had a very bold and courageous spirit. I've never really been scared of anything. And I really feel like I'm a natural born leader. But at the end of the day, if I turn around and there's nobody behind me, I'm
You're still
no
standing.
leader at all.
Absolutely.
Still standing. That's it. That's
it.
That's the way to have it.
Keep
That's the spirit.
moving. Keep on moving.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
But when we show up, I hope that we show up like they showed up in Selma.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like arms locked, impacts, like just a pack of wolves. Like when we show up, that's how I want us to show up. And I know it's gonna happen. I know it's gonna happen. People are tired. They're tired of paying taxes, for things that they don't even partake in. Because a lot of these voters are saying, if I don't have a kid, then why am I paying taxes for schools and this, that, and the other, and things of that nature? So I don't want to put this on Obama, but the whole Obamacare is not working. Like, it's crazy if I'm paying $12 a month, but the next person has to spend $6,200 before their insurance will even kick in, but they've gotten $400 deducted from their paycheck monthly. That's crazy. That's not going to work for America. And like I said, I'm not blaming it on him, but we got a much better plan in place. I like $100 a month per adult and $25 per child. And that's dental, vision, health, term, life insurance. Like, come on now, if you have that many people paying into the system, we shouldn't have a problem with insurance.
Okay. I see.
And then to penalize people if they don't get it, that's crazy.
Wow. And then as far as people that the college students and everything like that, what do you have in plan for them as well?
Everybody, every single living person should be privy to the best education possible. We have some serious problems going on in the school system right now where they divide these districts up or whatever. And did you see how the girl got sentenced to 5 years or something like that because she lied about where she lived because she wanted
Yeah, I saw that. That was horrible.
Asinine to me. Can I say asinine?
Yes, it
can
is.
The president,
Definitely.
can the future president say asinine?
Say whatever you want. You got a voice. This is America. It's a free country, right?
That's
Freedom of
crazy.
speech.
That's crazy. That's crazy, especially when we have somebody, like a few years ago, we had some government official high up, and he accidentally released the identity of one of our secret agents or whatever. And do you know what they did to him? They made him pay money. They showed the actual deposit slip where his penalty was paying the money. Like, he put this woman's life in jeopardy. He committed a crime, and he just has to get a slap on the wrist. He can just cut a check.
Yeah, that's
But
messed up.
this poor woman gets 5 years.
Yeah, that's another thing too. It's like it's all favoritism for like whoever has the most money gets off with with like lesser sentences or whatever like that. That's wrong. Everything should be fair, but it's not.
And that's what that's the basis of my platform, equality. Like, I will not stop until everybody's way of life improves. Like, we need equality.
Like this police brutality and all this stuff, man.
Just
Crazy.
the police brutality thing is. I'm sorry, what they say?
Oh wait, what'd you ask?
After does she think that the police brutality will change? Does
Yeah.
she think it's going to get any better?
Yeah. Do you think the police brutality will change? Do you think it's gonna get any better or worse, or what do you think? What's your opinion on it? What's your views on it?
That's up to us. If we leave it up to who's in charge of it right now, no, it's not gonna get any better. But if we do what we're supposed to do, things will get better.
Okay. If we're supposed to do, so what do you mean by what we're supposed to do? Like, what are we supposed to do?
We have to stop sitting back and just talking about it.
Take
True.
a stand.
There you go.
There you go.
Take a stand.
Take a
There you go.
stand.
Get
Time
somebody
to
to
take
make
a
these
stand, make
laws
some
and actually
changes.
move it. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's what's up.
You have to go to town hall meetings.
There you go.
Right.
You
Got
have
to go.
to support the right politicians and candidates. Like, stop choosing between the blue and the red. That's the first thing that we
There you go, the blue and the red. Let that go. There you go. Hang that up.
Because from what I understand, when they lose on the blue side, they go to the red side. You know, it's just like in personal relationships. When you get tired of one dude, you go to the next dude. You get tired. I mean, that's how we operate in real life. Like, we have all these options, and options aren't really good options.
They aren't. Exactly. We need more unity.
We're always picking sides. We need to just stick to one. Like,
Right.
That's what it is. Like,
Right.
What does she think they should do with the 6 police officers who killed the kid up in Baltimore?
Yeah.
What would she do if she was president?
Yeah. What would you do if you was president? And you said what
The
about
6
the?
police officers that were indicted for murdering the guy up in Baltimore.
Oh, okay.
What would she do about that?
You're talking about Freddie Gray,
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
guy whose spine was severed. Because I support justice and equality, I believe in a fair trial. I do not support trial by 12 jury members. I do not support a trial by one judge. I feel like the American people should vote on every trial. I mean, that might be a little, a little far out there, but I don't want my fate left up to 12 people.
Right, that's how I feel too, and sometimes
one judge.
Yeah, exactly. And most of the time, it's 12 people that you don't even know. So it's like they just hearing something that's like, oh wow, he's probably black, so I don't like him, so just hang him up anyway, or you know what I mean? It's crazy, things like that. So
right, I don't think 12 people or one judge are capable. Of. I just think that more people should be involved in the process.
Yeah. And as hard as it sounds, it should happen. I know. Yeah.
It's baby steps.
Yeah.
Rome wasn't built in a day. Like, we have all these processes in place. They just didn't come about overnight, so they're just not going to go away overnight.
Right. So
I'm spending what I've spent most of my time doing since 2006 is just talking to people, listening to people, just all types of people.
Okay.
People in the hood. People not in the hood, how can you be an effective leader if you don't listen to people?
Right, you have to learn. Right, you have to learn.
Gotta have a listening ear. Exactly.
Yeah.
You have to give the people what they want.
There's a difference between listening and hearing. That is true.
Right.
Word up. Word.
Like, what do you need me for if I can't get you in a better position?
Right.
Absolutely. Listen, how do you feel about elder care? Because we have a lot of elderly people.
oh yeah.
They're in the nursing homes. Social Security is going to be cut. Do you have any solutions? Have you set up any strategies for that to make things different or to change it, Ms. Morris?
I haven't really set up anything specifically regarding Social Security, but I do have a program that I put together called it's trying to get everybody in a better situation financially. And I just like to try it out on a few people between now and a year from now, just to show people that it can work.
Okay. Is this geared specifically towards the elderly, or is this just a general?
With my platform, is no human left behind.
Okay. All right.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Word. No human left
All
behind.
lives matter.
Okay.
Wow.
That's what's up.
That's cool. And then as far as like the wars, like I disagree, because I ain't gonna lie, I disagree with all the money spent to even go to war unless you really have to. You know what I mean? It's like this whole thing about that stuff. Like, how do you feel about like the war and stuff, like wars and stuff like that, and like ISIS, for example, like
those
I'm gonna come back to ISIS.
Yeah.
And go back to when we supposedly bombed all these innocent people in Sudan, because I have friends, and all I know is what they report in the news, and all I know is what my Sudanian friends tell me.
There you go.
I don't know because I wasn't there. As far as war and national security are concerned, I feel like this. We really need to mind our own business.
Yeah,
there you go.
Exactly. Yes.
People, on one hand, people just need to mind their own business. But when it comes to people's heads getting chopped off, I have a serious problem with that.
Okay.
Right.
And because I'm not there again, because I'm not a part of what's really going on, my first question is it real? Is it real?
Right.
My second question is, what do they want? Communication is the most important thing.
Exactly.
I'm not suggesting that we should negotiate with terrorists, but we have to communicate.
Yeah, we have to find out what they really want. Yeah.
Like, what's the problem? Are they real? Who are they? Because I've heard different things. You know, I've heard different things about who they are and who they are not. And I don't know.
Right.
I don't know who they are. But if they chopping off heads, I got a problem with that.
There you go. There you go.
Like,
you gotta handle that.
nothing justifies that. Nothing at all justifies decapitating people. Like, I'm against the death penalty. Like, I'm pro-choice because I feel like a woman's body, and it may seem kind of contradictory or whatever,
Right.
but I feel like women go through so many things as far as being molested or raped. A lot of women have other medical issues that won't allow them to actually carry a baby full term. So that's where the pro-choice kicks in. But I really feel like murder is murder. You know, I used to be like a vengeant person. And my mother taught me not to be vengeant. So I learned how not to be vengeant. But I think being vengeant just comes natural. But my thing is, I just can't see myself. And I'm a fighter. Don't get me wrong. I had to fight a lot. But I just think we have to move towards communicating in a more loving way.
We do, yeah. We do. We need to work on that. I agree.
Now, these ISIS people, I'm still trying to figure out who they are and what they want and why they're doing what they're doing.
Right.
And I don't know if we'll ever get an honest answer.
Part of it is because we never ask either.
Yeah. Yeah, part of it's because we never ask either. I think we just straight up go in there and
just say, we just like to slap the brand, terrorist, and
like,
then just rock with it. You know, that's
I mean, it's awful. It's awful, but there are people in America that are subject to extremely violent acts.
Yep, that's true. We need to focus on our stuff too.
First and foremost.
That's like number one.
Yeah, we gotta focus on our own problems instead of doing this to other people's territories and saying, listen, we want this from you. And if you ain't gonna give it to us, nah, we can't be bullies, man. Yeah,
you gotta take care of Jerusalem first. Home base.
Home base. Why not? Yeah, but this is cool, man. This is an awesome time, man, and we definitely want to have you back on the show for real. So, definitely you should come out here too in New York when you get a chance, and we can definitely talk about this further as well. You interested in that?
I'm a natural born New Yorker. Like, I know I'm a New Yorker at heart.
Okay, cool. So definitely.
You don't know how upsetting it is for me to give my word, and like, it's no time for anybody to be second guessing me. Like, for me to have a situation like what I telling somebody to do something and then I don't do it. So thank you guys for allowing me to be on the show.
Yeah, no, it's a pleasure having you.
And
we're inspired right now. Trust me, we are.
And for not judging me based on me not being able to show up. I feel like all you have is your word. Your word is your bond. And I hope that in the future I'll be able to win you guys over, like, totally.
Yeah, definitely. You're invited. Like I tell all my guests, you're invited to come back anytime and promote whatever you got going on. And we're behind you 100%. So definitely, and it's a pleasure having you on the show. So
absolutely.
Thank you so
Shout outs to Mark.
And shout out to Mark Rowe. Yep, Soul Central TV.
For inviting you.
Yes, if I may, I'd like to give a shout out to Mark Rowe at Soul Central Magazine out of London. Miss Kitty, who is my publicist and my PR person. And I'd like to thank Miss Lena and Quincy and Don and I don't know and Mr. Quinn and everybody else that came out.
Yeah. They all hear you right now. They love it. They loving it right now. They loving the shout out.
Oh, I love you guys. Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. And we'll see you again very soon. Will we see you again very soon?
Yes, you'll be seeing a lot of me.
All right. Definitely. It was an honor.
All right.
Thank you. That is so cool.
Okay, well, thank you for calling in.
Yeah, thank you for calling in so much.
Thank you.
Oh.
Right.
We're going to go a quick break.
Yeah, we're gonna go on a quick break and we're gonna come back with that heat. Don't go nowhere. NMS Youthology Hour, we in here. What time is it?
It's 7:05. We got 5 minutes.
Yeah, 5 minutes. What you gonna
Oh,
do?
you have 5 minutes left, okay.
Yeah, we were just gonna close.
Yeah, so then.
You gonna have a
then
call
there's
or
time
something?
for performances. Okay, yeah, so just go ahead and you can talk about, you know, the lady that was just, talking to us about.
Oh. Yeah, well, no, I thought it was really cool. You know, I actually found it very interesting that, you know, she had no political experience and that she just wants to do it because she wants to do it. So like she just up and decided, hey,
That was inspiring in
so
itself.
that was inspiring in itself. And then she said she has a team of marketing behind her and everything like that. So that's pretty cool. That's very cool. I can't doubt her.
Yeah, that's
All I could do is be optimistic and say, okay, cool. You know, do what you do. She needs some support, and that's
All
it.
you can do is see what she can bring to the table.
That's it.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's really
it.
all it is.
That's
Yeah.
it.
Shout out to the callers who tried to call in.
Yes.
I sincerely apologize. Militant, Renaissance, everybody else who was out there trying to call.
Yes.
Shout out to you guys. Definitely, yeah.
Yeah, real talk. And shout outs to the Frank Chase and the whole the
this was
cast
our-
and crew.
I believe this
out
was our
here.
first.
You know what I'm saying? They
oh
doing their
yeah.
thing. Yeah, man. For real.
I believe this was our first Skype encounter too.
Yeah, that was
That's
that was
great
our
for our
first
show. That's
yeah.
wonderful.
It went
So,
well. It went
you
really
know,
well.
that was
Yeah.
Yeah. Word up.
Yeah, you know, and that whole Morris for president. Shout out to the whole campaign, everybody out there. That's great. You know, shout out to Mark Rose, Soul Central.
Absolutely.
Could you go up to the camera and tell them about your event?
Yeah.
Oh,
this Saturday. Yeah,
this
tell
Saturday.
us. Yeah, tell us what's
Definitely
going down.
give us a little info on that.
Thank you.
All right. Right over here. I was keeping it warm.
Thank you. What up, man?
How you doing?
Heck yeah.
What's going on, man? Back so soon. Glad to see you, man.
Yeah. Tell us what you got going on this Saturday.
This Saturday we got a promotional event going on at Cottrell Lounge, located at 217 Bowery Street in Lower Manhattan, and it's a promotional party for the Frank Chase movie cast.
Okay.
You can come. You'll be there by 11:30 p.m. You can be our guest. You get in for free. We're gonna have a couple of DJs out there. A couple of people coming through, magazines and stuff.
Cool. This is lit. This is something that everybody needs to go to. Check it out. You know what I mean? Ooh, we got another caller. Wow. Bang the jack.
And give the address too so people know.
Yeah. Get the address once again. Yeah.
Okay, it's 217 Bowery Street. That's Bowery Street, Lower Manhattan, New York. The Cottrell Lounge, Katra. You can just Google it online, or you can go on the Frank Chase Facebook page, and you can find it there also.
Cool. You know what I mean? Well, with that being said, it's your boy El Sizzle, captain of the planes, flight boss of the Jets, Zach Morris McFly. Follow me on Instagram. You know what I'm saying? You already know what it is. And come out to the event. This Saturday is going down. You know what I'm saying? We will be there as well. We'll be in the building, definitely. So it's going to be amazing. It's going to be an event. Show out. Let's do it.
Boy, Dawn Left Q, Wavy of the Boss Dawn, Batman, Bruce Wayne, Young Bugari. You know what I mean? Happy birthday to Genetics.
Yes,
you know
my boy Genetics out there in Syracuse grinding, doing his thing.
We out here, man. We doing our thing, you know. Geminis, man. We out here. We all out here, actually. Tell you the truth. We all out here. We doing our thing.
Heck yeah. NMS Youthology Hour. That's it.